Such a beautiful day today. Like it's snowing and everything. Like I wonder what I should do. Like there's wait, what is that? What's this? Wait a minute. What's this? Is that cake recipes? That's so random. Why would I have cake recipes? Wait. What's that number right there? What's that number like right there? Is that my account? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my lovely kitchen and we are baking a cake for 150k followers. Think of this as a FaceTiming session, okay? I am your best friend and you are mine currently, okay? So we're gonna make a cake. I've never baked in my life alone. So if you can't tell, I'm kind of nervous. I've never really made like a YouTube video besides from like ASMR. Like you didn't know this is gonna be loud. I'm a very loud person. But today we are being as loud as my heart desires and yours, because you are basically talking to me. You need to help me, okay? I put a poll on my TikTok bulletin board on suggesting what type of cake we should make, what type of fruit we should make on this cake, and 75% of people voted strawberries. I was like, okay, no, I'm gonna get my ass to the store, get some strawberries. 100 cardinals for strawberries? That's like $10, I think. Today's fruit is a mango, okay? Also, if you haven't already, join the bulletin board because it's a lot of fun things in there. Enough talking about that, let's get on with the cake. We are a new angle, y'all. This is gonna be the mold, okay? She's so cute, she's so petite, she's so tiny. Anyways, I looked in my fridge and I realized I don't have heavy whipping cream. Yeah, you need that to make the frosting for the cake, which we have yet to make. So we're gonna go along the way and see how it turns out. I'm using this tutorial by Michelle Liu. It's a Japanese strawberry shortcake and it's adorable, except for we don't have strawberries, so we're using mangoes. We're starting with 3 eggs and 80 grams of castor sugar. I'm gonna show you my pro cooking skills on cracking eggs and splitting them. But I need a separate bowl. I'm gonna put the egg whites in here and the yolks in here. This is not fun. Oh my god, cooking. No, the yolk broke. We successfully I'll show you how they look like right now. There's some egg yolks in there, but that's fine. They're all going to go in the same mixing pan anyway. We're gonna put this to the side and we're going to measure our castor sugar. No! I got egg yolk in my hair. Okay. New angle. I'm trying to work with angles here. I'm sorry. I've never filmed in my kitchen. So I actually figured out this was the best angle we could have. I know like measuring and baking is supposed to be exact, but like, it's okay. I'm gonna put the egg whites in the bowl. Bam, put in the bowl. Excellent. There's not enough egg yolks, egg whites. But you know what? That's not my problem. In the video, Michelle, pissed them in stiff peaks, no, white, till they turned white. I don't know the terms. You know, I swear I have some type of mixing thing somewhere. I just had to find it. Oh, it's literally up here. What the f? I'm gonna do that again. Okay, put it on. I plugged it in. I don't know if it works, but there's 2 different settings here. Like this one goes like a and this one goes. Having a lot of fun here. So while I'm mixing the eggs, I'm gonna put in the sugar slowly. So hers does not look like mine. I'll put an image of what it should look like. And this is currently what it might look like. I kind of gave up on trying to whisk it more, but this is supposed to be that white thing. Yeah, that's supposed to be that, but it's not. And you know what? We're not gonna force it to be something that it isn't supposed to be. Moving on, we need our 3 egg yolks that we detached from the egg whites earlier. 1/2 teaspoon vanilla extract. I'm using vanilla bean, okay? And a pinch of salt. 1.5 tablespoon of vanilla extract. We love vanilla. Open up, oh! Next, we need 90 grams of cake flour, which I don't have cake flour, so we're using this instead. There's a lot of mistranslating here because I don't know what these things are in Norwegian terms. So, or English, I don't know. What's this called? This is huge, by the way. I was supposed to find my little one, but it's either like a tiny one or like this. So we're gonna use this. Anyways, we need 90 grams of cake flour. I don't like measuring, so I did it off camera, okay? I'm gonna put it here. Yeah. I am making an absolute mess, but anyways, we're going to like this action, you know? I think there's a term for it in baking, but I just don't remember what it's called. Currently, this is how it looks. I feel like Rintotoku and Flower Blooms with Dignity. I really like that show. Oh my Ellie. It's so cute. Also, like the idea of living in a bakery is so fun. Like imagine you just wake up every day and you just smell bakery. Like you smell baking. I'm putting you back at this angle because that's where you stood right there. That right there. And I didn't like that angle because you could see my face and it would be like boom. My forehead reflected back to the light. Anyways, we need 30 grams of melted butter and 30 ml of milk. I have my melted butter right here, and then I'm gonna take my 30 ml of milk. This is lactose intolerant milk because your girl has some bowel issues and she does not want to address them. So how much is 30 ml? Okay, so milk. If you wonder why I'm so frightened, I don't think you saw my TikTok, which is completely fine. Anyways, I'm gonna put the butter in the milk, and I need my spatula. I'm sorry, there's a lot of mixing angles right now, but you need to see this because you just have to look at it. You couldn't see it any better. Whatever. I spilled some on the floor just for you. Anyways, we're gonna put this in the batter. Now we just mix until it's all completely mixed. Yeah. Oh, this recipe is actually done. All I have to do is put it in the cake batter. Cake form, yeah, whatever you call it. I'm so excited. Okay, I did my cake in my parchment paper, and now I'm gonna put it in. So, pray for me. Papa, please pray for me.
Ja.
I don't know.
Dette, men da må man gi. Gro kake. Ja, så man
Apparently I was supposed to add like baking soda or like powder, which I did not do. I added vetemel. What is that in English terms? We don't know. Look at the mess I made. Now we're making like the frosting or like icing on the cake. I didn't actually have heavy whipping cream, so I'm using milk plus butter. I also need 30 grams of castor sugar, which I already have here. I warmed up the milk in the microwave for a little bit so like the milk wouldn't curdle. I hope this is gonna work, because if it's not, I'm gonna cry. Anyways, adding my 30 grams of castor sugar. Bam. It's so yellow because of the butter. I'm scared. I'm gonna be mixing now. I'm gonna put this over and hope it doesn't spill. It was actually going quite well until that happened. Do I just whisk it by hand? I grabbed a new one, a clean one, and then we're gonna start again. It's an hour later. I was trying to find a recipe that I could use without heavy whipping cream, and I found one which is like butter with condensed milk. So apparently you need 250 grams of butter and 14 ounces of condensed milk. I am European, so I don't know what the fuck that means, but we're gonna figure it out together. I almost dropped my phone. Anyways, this is my last attempt. If it doesn't work, then I'm just eating the cake as it is, bare and naked, basically. Or I'll buy frosting tomorrow. I literally went to the store today to buy mangoes. I thought, oh, I want to buy mangoes. I'm not going to buy heavy whipping cream. Every single recipe I do requires heavy whipping cream. I hate it. My problem is I only have this. And I tried to do it just now and everything flew everywhere because this is currently the bowl. And I'm going to cut it up, the butter, because I need like a mixer, I think, because every tutorial I saw on this needed use a mixer. And I do have a mixer, but I just don't want to pull it out. My dad is listening to like Buddha's teaching in the other room. Like, I'm gonna ruin his day. I'm such a bad daughter for this. Holy helly. Okay, we have our mixer. Put this shit up in there. Hello. Putting in my botar. Oh my god, it's working. I was looking so far. Open up, bestie. I think it's done whipping. So I have my condensed milk here. I'm kind of eyeballing it at this point, which I don't know if you should do, but I am. So I've never felt so bad for my dad in my life. He's in there doing his thing while I'm here with my loud ass mixer. I need to get a life. I'm putting it here so you can see better. I'm just putting this in. I don't know. We have our condensed milk. I'm putting it. Oh, that's a lot. I'm putting it in 2 parts because that's what everybody else did. Oh my god, I actually did it. Look, it's actually like a whipped cream or frosting, whatever you want to call it. I'm so proud. Time to take out the cake and then we can decorate. That rhymed. This is my beautiful cake. I'm grabbing a green cutting board as my decorating, but I also need to cut up mangoes, and I chose green. I'll keep you here so you can see what I'm doing. You don't need to see my face, or if you want to see my face, I'll just do this, okay? Anyways, I'm just gonna be cutting the outside of the skin of the mango first, because I know some people like cut it like this and open it, but that's kind of dangerous in my opinion. So we're cutting the outside of it because that's just what we're doing. Look, it's like the mango rock. I used to eat like this when I was younger, like all the time, because I used to ask my mom to save me the rock because I like to chewing on the rock. And then when I was younger, my mom used to cut me these like fruit crowns. I'm gonna cut these in little squares now because I want them to look pretty. So I'm gonna cut them in squares. Look at the big ones, you can see. I'm cutting like this. I used to do this a lot when I used to I was trying to be healthy, and I try to make like healthy yogurt balls every day, and this is how I used to cut my mangoes. Oh shit, one just fell on the floor. I'll eat that one. I'm a dirty person, okay? Don't judge me. I think people think I'm really clean. Like, I'm a really messy and dirty person in real life. You don't want to see me in real life. You don't want to meet me in real life. I am horrible. And like, obviously I'm friendly, and like, I'm not like a bitch. I wouldn't, okay, let's be for real. I want to say I'm a bitch in real life, okay? I haven't eaten before like hours I was making it. I haven't eaten, so. Oh yeah, a piece of butter went flying into my rice cooker. Last mango. Look, I did that. Finally something I did right. Anyways, I changed the angle every 3 seconds. I'm sorry. This is the cake. I'm gonna put it on here. No, this is not good. I don't. I don't know there's totally about that. Oh, that does not look good. Oh shit, it's so like flat. That's because I didn't add like what I was supposed to. You thought I quit? You thought I was gonna let my cake be this short? No, I made a new one. Don't mind the holes. I used an hour to make buttercream, okay? I was not gonna let this beautiful, gorgeous, yummy cream go to waste. we're gonna assemble this cake real fast. These are the lovely assortments that we have. We're doing this, okay? I'm gonna use this at the bottom because that one is still kind of like warm. So I have had this in the fridge. I always call my fridge the freezer for some reason. I don't know why. Anyways, apparently you're supposed to like cut the top, but like it's already quite thin, so I don't know if I can do that. But we're gonna do it anyways. We're gonna go for it. No, maybe not. Okay. I think you got the top to make like a even layer or something. But it's already quite even because nothing changed when I put it in the oven because I forgot to take any baking soda. So that's very nice, you know. But that's fine. I hope you're having an amazing time with me. You're my good luck charm. This would not be possible without you. Oh, God. You know, I can feel the power you're giving me through the screen. Yes, you're my best friend, by the way. Okay, I'm kind of cutting it down. I don't think I'm supposed to do that. You know what? It's great. It's amazing. This was only supposed to take like 2 hours max, maybe. It's been 5 hours. I'm tasting the top. It's actually quite good. You know, after I took that, okay, I just ate everything.
I cannot understand this command.
Anyways, after I took that like 2-hour break because I was waiting for that to go in the oven and bake, and then I was waiting for it to cool down, I ate like a shit ton of food. Do I feel bad about it? Yeah, but like, do I care? Yeah, but I can't do anything about it, so no. We have our lovely assortments of mangoes, and we have our lovely cream, so I think I'm just gonna fake it. Oh, look at it. Plop it on. Oh my god, I feel like a chef. You know, all I did was worth it for this. This is what I'm talking about. When I want to bake, this is what I'm doing. I don't think I could ever be like an influencer or a blogger because I take so much more time when I need to film things. Those people think, those people were like, oh my god, I only have like 5 minutes until I have to get ready for this red carpet premiere in Paris and Peru. Like, anyways, we're gonna take the mangoes. I already put a few down, but I'm gonna put just them down all around because I have a generous amount of mangoes, so I'm gonna use them all. I'm gonna have the prettier ones on the outside and the ugly ones on the inside, you know? Just okay. I thought the Q&A I have to do. I don't have to, but like it's fun. I like talking.
I'm here. I cannot understand this command.
What do I actually have? So I'm gonna put a little bit of cream down here because I feel like I have to do that. It is kind of melting because it is hot. It's not hot, but it's kind of like warm, so it's gonna be melting, so I have to work fast. Okay, put this down. I'm gonna put this in the fridge for like 20 minutes and then I'm gonna come back. Boom, it looks like the exactly same frame. It's 20 minutes later, by the way, so it is cold. So we're gonna take our little knife and we're gonna put some cream on them. What will happen when the world ends? I'm so tired. Olay. Oh my days, look at my cake. I'm so happy. Okay, but I do think I have some like pipe thingy so I can like pipe and like make it pretty. Are you fucking kidding me? We have a whole bag of frosting that I didn't know of.
You know,
My
frosting probably tastes better. Yeah, and
I found one. I have the Ziploc bag, or whatever you want to call it. I'll make a tiny little hole. That should be good. I think I watched a tutorial on this when I was really obsessed with like cooking things. So this may go good and this may go bad. I actually have no idea. So I'm gonna put it in. That's not a big enough hole. This is just for testing, so I don't know what I'm doing either, so okay. Okay, I'm kind of doing it. Oh, look at me go. Holy Ellie. I should become a baker. Oh my days. I need more fun. You know what? It looks... Oh my god, focus. It looks fine. We ignore the fact. That was my first time doing that. That was not bad. Last step is just to put the rest of the mango pieces on it. I'm gonna place them randomly and hopefully it'll become good.
Only on them sleeves if it's breeze. Red ruby the sleeve, Chinese on my sleeve. These wanna be Chinese anyway. Yee how? Who the fuck told bitches they was me now? I knew these bitches was slow. I ain't know these bitches see now. Married to shoot in case you niggas try to.
Oh my god, look how pretty it is. I'm actually so proud of myself. It doesn't look like I made it. Well, it kind of does. It's kind of messy, but it's me. It's 20 minutes later and I changed into my PJs because I'm gonna go directly to sleep after this. But it's time for Q&A. If I say something wrong, then it's between you and me. Let's start. I have my lovely iPad here. That angle is good. Somebody make an edit of me. No, please don't. I remember at the start of when I was starting my ASMR account, so people made edits of me. I think I saw like 2 edits of me and I was like, whoa. And I was like, I was so surprised. I was like, whoa. Okay, let's start. I'm gonna start with all the way at the bottom because I can. Do you like hip-hop? If so, what groups do you stand? What's your favorite movie character? I was really into K-pop like when like 4th gen started. That was my shit. It started in 3rd gen, but it was like in the middle of 3rd gen. It was like when Twice was on full bloom, Blackpink was on full bloom, BTS, whoa. It was like I started standing K-pop when I was like 7. I used to search up Twice. That was my favorite group. That was the group that got me into K-pop. What groups do I stand now? If you asked me like 3 years ago, it would probably be like Stray Kids, but not anymore. I don't really think I listen to K-pop that much anymore, but I come out of my cave every year. My city has something called K-Fest and I go every year because all my friends go. I get to see new friends, old friends. You have a sibling. I actually have 3. We are, I'd say, a very colorful family. My sister is trans. My other sister is closer to being gay than straight. My brother's completely straight. My oldest sister is 10 years older than me, and my other sister, the closest, the one in age to me, is 7 years older than me. So there's big age gap, and I think that's why we don't talk that much, but I don't mind it. What flavor is the cake? A mango. Because I can't let that man go. No, I let him go. Ages go. Don't worry. What's your favorite ASMR trigger to do, and what is the one you like hearing the most? That's a good question, actually, because I do various things. I think I like to do, like, visual triggers, like checking your eyes. You have something in your eyes. Truth be told, I don't know if I can say this, but I don't really like doing Vietnamese ASMR. Oh, honey. I think I have, like, PTSD from, like, one time where I posted, and then they were like, y'all, isn't this, like, high-key racist? I'm like, I don't know. Guys, the one I like hearing the most is, like, hair roleplay playing. Like, I love those. Like, especially Oceans. And if you didn't know, I have a really big thing for Oceans ASMR. What got you into the ASMR community? Well, the thing is, I have had insomnia for like my whole life, where I started listening to ASMR when I was like in 3rd grade. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna lock in this year, which I did. I woke up at 3 a.m. every single day. Plus that I've been doing ASMR for a while, okay? Before actually this account used to be like a mukbang account. I had like 2 videos, I think. I got like 15 views and they were all me from other accounts. It will never resurface. I am quite sure of that because I didn't show my face or anything. I don't know why. I just didn't want to. But I'm kind of happy I didn't. Who's your celebrity crush? Oh. Well, this one, I think I have different preferences because when it comes to my type, girl, I have a very wide range of preferences. If you said like, oh, like generic, like, oh, white boy, American, like celebrity crushes, I'd say like, oh, Justin Bieber, Zayn from like One Direction, Zayn Malik, is that what's his name? Tristan from Gilmore Girls. I don't think Sume. I don't think Chuck Bass is very like hot. Actually, wait. A few years back, I used to be obsessed with Dwayne Johnson, like The Rock. I had such a big thing for The Rock. It was crazy. I think we're getting to like different races now. But if you're gonna take like Asians, my type is 80s. Okay, the general group, but specifically saying, I think it had to be like Sun. No, but after Sun just got like de-twinkified, like I forgot how I got into this topic. Should I keep yapping about this? Last and final category of my type, like cartoon characters. Hear me out, it's not gonna be like that Fox guy, whatever his name is, Nightwing. I have a specialized folder for Nightwing edits. And I know Nightwing is not technically like hear me out, cause come on, that man is hot. And I could name like basic characters that say like, ooh, I like those are fine. Like, okay, yes, I'll put up examples. My man Venom. I can't even explain or like defend myself. Moving on. Next question. Who's your favorite ASMR artist? Oh shit. I cannot tell you how much I love her. I can't even begin. Like, I wouldn't even know where to begin. Honestly, like I don't know why. Every time I start watching her, like I get the tingle wingles. I haven't gone that in like three years. But then I suddenly discovered her. And then I was like, whoa. Damn. And ever since then, she has carried me, baby cradled me to sleep, okay? When will you advise us books silently? That's very nice. I really don't like wasting my time reading a bad book, so I'll be very careful when picking up books, so it'll take me even longer to start reading it and like buy it. I'm dyslexic, so it takes me like a good anywhere between a week and 5 months to finish a book. So it'll probably be a while. What's your most beloved skincare? I have rosacea. So when I was younger and up until like 3 years ago, I used to use this cream. It's like a cream that a lot of babies use. I still use it today. Like I used it yesterday. I don't use it as often because it makes my skin very oily. I'll put a picture up on it. But I guess you could say that was my beloved skincare. But it is very harsh on the ingredients, and it'll make your skin very sensitive. What's your ethnicity? Chinese, Vietnamese. I actually, on that note, I hated being Asian growing up, I was like, why do I look like this? Because I just genuinely couldn't grasp that there are other people from other countries, because obviously I was a kid. I didn't really care. And it was an insecurity. But then I realized, girl, I'm Asian. And I was like, girl, I don't want to be Asian. I thought the reason why I didn't have any friends was because I was Asian. Until I realized, girl, you don't have friends because you're not likable. You only care about studies. You're not, like, socializing. When the Stuff with Angel drop is my favorite series. Oh, I actually kind of... The thing is, I get comments about Angel every single day. But I just kind of forget because I don't know what to do. That's the thing. I'm very not creative. I don't know. I had a video with Angel, like the whole YouTube video with Angel, because people were requesting it so much. I was like, okay, let me do this. And it was such a good YouTube video. I was so proud of it. I was so ready to post it. Then it got violated once, twice, thrice, and then I gave up. So I'll probably be uploading it on TikTok. Probably. Are you with someone? Don't you know? I ate grapes under the table this year and it has not worked a single bit. For example, I would be in this talking stage with this guy, right? And then I realized I was completely miserable. It was so boring. He was such a nice guy. He was a very nice guy, but it was boring. We were making moves. We were moving fast, but he was not making moves. So we decided to take a break, and then we decided to like. Well, if I give you the whole storyline as a what's it called, the back of the books, like when you read like, the contents, whatever it's called. If I give you a short version of the story, we talked for 3 weeks. We met up like 2 times each week. We hung out together. We hugged. We like shared. We like kind of cuddled, and the last week that we were together, we were planning to like meet up again, and that didn't happen because I felt that he was getting distant, but it was he was kind of boring. He's a nice guy, but it was like so nice he was boring, and you can obviously be interesting while being nice, but it's a lot of times that we think that nice guys are boring because that's what most nice guys are, but yeah, it didn't work out. I feel great. I don't really care. I do wish him the best because he was a really nice guy. I wish him all the best because he didn't do anything wrong. I hope he finds a girlfriend. I hope he finds a very lovely girlfriend. I think he likes Chinese girls. But yeah, I have no bad blood. Very nice. But you know, actually, the time when I started this account, I was in a relationship. I wouldn't call it a relationship because I don't do online dating. Okay, we don't do e-dating here, guys. That was left in the past 5 years ago when I was still like in World High doing that was the interesting past. Anyways, I know maybe like some online relationship works, but most of the time no, they probably don't. Like, was he ugly? Yes. Did he kind of look like a frog? Yes. Did I date him anyway? Yeah. I was bored. That's such a bad reason. It sounds so bad, but it genuinely was not. I think I blocked him after a week because he was being weird. He was being weird. I remember like that one time I was just eating my dinner or something, and he was like, "How much do you weigh?" And then he was like, "No, but I weigh like 45 kilos." That man was like 190 apparently, but he was incredibly skinny. Which, okay, good for you. And I was like, okay, that's great for you. So personal information will not be given to you.
He also had like a
Nasty curly hair. I did that hair trend where like it used to be like a cute hair trend where you did this and then you make a little heart like this. He had curly hair, and usually it works great with curly hair, but he had like dirty gamer hair. So you know, some people, including myself when I was younger, like 5 years ago in COVID, then I used to be obsessed with playing games, and I used to just not shower. That was an interesting time, but I feel like that's a reality for most people. Okay, well, he had that type of hair, and when he did it, I saw dandruff fall off it. That was an immediate turn off. Are you Willa? I just saw your repost. I don't identify as anything. I am no label, okay? Because if I see fun shit, I want fun shit, okay? There is no like, is it a girl or is it a boy? Is it a he or is it she? I don't care. I'm open to anything, okay? But it's not like I'm out searching for people anyway, okay? Does not matter. Yeah, I found women attractive. Actually, one time, it was like that trend, like 3 months ago. It was like, in case he didn't send you any today, it was like bicep picture. It was like, and it was a girl who made that video, and I reposted it, and then she commented on my video, and I was so starstruck because I genuinely, this woman, oh my god, she was fine. She was fine with a capital F, okay? And then I had this face where it was this other girl. I don't think she's into girls though, but she was definitely my sort of type, because my type in females, what am I, a man? Like, girls in general are like feminine. I would identify as feminine, like a femme. I don't really like masks, like hardcore masks. I lisp, I'm sorry, but because I'm like, okay, I mean, obviously there's some masks where I'm like, whoa, but mostly I like the dark femmes, like, whoa. That's usually my type. I love a femme ex femme type of relationship. A lesbian second face is the hands. But unfortunately I have very ugly hands, so. But it is midnight now. I started cooking at 4. I think we have to end the video here. I hope you like this. This is basically a FaceTime conversation right here. This was not supposed to go on for that long, I think, but it did. And it was really fun. It was fun communicating with you, babe. I hope you like this video. I feel like a YouTuber. I'm so tired. I hope you like this video. I loved talking to you, little cupcake, my cupcake. Anyways, you gotta sleep, I gotta sleep. See you next video. I love you. Bye.